from an undisclosed bunker deep in the earth, bringing you the best in horror, paranormal, and conspiracy. We welcome you to this week's Zombie Fight Club broadcast with your host, Eddie Rotten.
They want the major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left will be more easily controllable. 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 Controllable.
Hey! Woo! We got some action on the TV. All right. Hey, welcome everybody back to another fantastic, beautiful, wonderful episode of Zombie Life TV. I don't even know what episode we're. Is this like 9 or 10 or something like that?
I don't know. 11-teen.
It's 11-teen, 12-teen, something like that.
We'll get to syndication eventually.
We have a stupendous, impeccable show planned for you guys tonight. Thank you everybody for coming to watch Zombie Life TV. This is a nationwide show and it's a miracle in progress. So thank you everybody for coming out.
Dun, dun, dun.
Every Thursday night we do it. Go find us on Facebook, Twitter, and all the other areas, avenues of social media. So thank you once again for coming out to see us. Red Rum.
Always.
How are you, brother?
Oh, man. Hanging in, brother.
Yeah,
Hanging in. I'm just growing a beard.
And it looks so good, man.
I'm just growing as we speak,
I wish
man.
my beard grew like y'all's. And Paul Fierro, we got Paul Fierro with Texas Terror Challenge in the hizzy. And we've got some special guests we're going to talk to you guys. But first, I wanted to break into what we have been doing. We've been kind of gearing up for Zombie Life TV episode. I don't know what this is going to be, like 15 or something for season 2. It's going to be in the big studio.
What?
The big studio.
Oh, my goodness.
And our producer, thank you, Gavin, because he's cleared us to have nudity and drinking on set.
Thank God.
And we're going to have zombie strippers out here. It's going to be great, man. Thank you so much, Gavin, for putting your pen down on the marking table for that.
It's about time.
It's amazing.
Gavin, rule!
Yeah.
Amazing the difference that 30 minutes makes.
I can hear him dry heaving in his mouth right
He's
now.
like, no!
Yeah. Tonight on the show, we have a return guest. We kind of touched on what he did last time he was here. JB Destiny, welcome to the table, brother.
Ow!
Professional wrestler, and he's gone horror, so we're definitely going to have him in. And Red,
We got Cynic, one of the, he's a professional gamer, Mortal Kombat, killer.
So we're going to talk about wrestling and gaming and zombies and a little bit of George Romero action. Ooh. And we're just going to get this whole thing kicking off. So thank you, everybody, for coming back. First things first. I'm completely finished moving from a 3-bedroom house into a 1-bedroom apartment. We gave everything away that we could to some charities here in town, and I urge you to go do that whenever you can because it's just a feel-good whenever you do that. A lot of people lost their houses here in Austin because of the floods. I think it was last Memorial Day.
Onion Creek and everything like
A lot of families lost their homes
Halloween.
to that. And for me to downsize, I had to give away basically everything that we had. My wife gave away some of her artwork. I gave away a 52-key M-Audio keyboard that I cherished and loved, but I gave it all away. So I totally urge everybody to go give all your stuff away.
Right
and
on.
if you have horror stuff, paraphernalia, give it to us so we can put it on our wall of the weird.
Straight up.
As you can see,
Right on there, man.
there is some stuff on there.
Dude, there's all kinds of stuff on there.
And it means a lot to me because Red Rum donated a lot of that stuff. And we've got Danny Wynn inside the studio right now. And
yeah, it's just going to fests, man, and talking to the vendors and meeting people and getting to know the artists and everybody
bag,
there.
man.
Exactly, man. Getting the good stuff, dude.
Yeah, and it is good stuff. Most of the stuff that we have on the wall of weird back there is signed, and it's a really good paraphernalia for the show. So if you have something that you want to see behind us on the wall of weird, if you want to have it showcased, please send it in. Email us at zmblpodcast@gmail.com.
Please.
Go to our website, zombielifepodcast.com, and I've had a lot of people ask us if we're going to change it to zombielifetv.com. Now, I don't know, man. Because podcasting is my heart and soul. I just love to do it. I like to get up on that microphone. Gavin, can you hear me? I like to get all up on that microphone, dog. But, you know, if people have something they want to see on the wall of weird, please send it in. Email us again. It's zmblpodcast@gmail.com. And Fiero, let's talk to you real quickly. We discuss it every single week on the show.
Yeah.
Talk to me about Texas Terror Challenge and Desolation Manor and what is to come.
It's getting close. What is to come is getting close.
Man.
Yeah.
October 28th through the 30th. It's Halloween weekend. We're repeating the Texas Terror Challenge, and it's going to be based this time. The story is on a series of books written by some weird guy named Eddie Rotten.
Yeah.
Can't
Frequency.
wait.
Frequency.
So we got some crazy stuff coming up.
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
talked
fun.
to me a little bit about there being a full-blown FEMA camp, because inside the story there's a FEMA camp. How hard is it behind the scenes to organize and choreograph a full-blown FEMA camp?
It's like herding kittens.
Right now,
I know,
right now it's a fence.
Yeah.
I could use some tents. I could use some vehicles.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
But yeah, it's definitely a work in progress, and I'm starting with small pieces,
Right.
Playing little set pieces. And it's like, oh, into the bag you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Now the website is up, TexasTerrorChallenge.com.
Ready to go.
You can get there either through DesolationManor.com or TexasTerrorChallenge.com. The site's up. You can buy tickets. You can donate. You can.
And you already got like several teams coming. I mean, from different. I mean, all over the country, right? I mean, different places.
All over
I
the
mean,
state. Yeah, we're already looking at some folks from a couple different places in Texas that are looking to come out. And play.
nice.
We have some folks coming in from New Mexico as well, I think.
Right.
Awesome.
That's so amazing.
Awesome.
The thing that I wanted to mention, though, is people misunderstand how heavy duty this kind of event is. It is a true live survival event. So you can't come heavy-winded. You got to, we've had people work out to come to the first one.
Yeah.
And from what I hear, people are already starting to do their thing.
There were some kids that just nonstop ran through. I was like,
how they do it?
They actually did sleep deprivation. They did like
oh my God,
forced 10-mile marches, stuff like
Yeah.
that. They were staying up all hours of the night and meeting out in the campus and running miles. And it's just like,
well, isn't that usually
How?
college stuff?
How do they do it? How do they do it?
they're young.
There's an endurance that's
I'm like, isn't that usual college activity? Staying up all night, running 10 miles.
there's
Pretty
the endurance that's attached to it, because this one is going to be different than the first one. The first one, there's cabins that we got to sleep in, and it was really cool, man. And we had monsters come in and try to take our stuff.
Two
and
doors and
this one, there's no cabins.
No.
It's out in the open in your tent, trapped inside a FEMA camp.
Everything you have to use is what you bring, and that's tents, sleeping bags, lights, clothes, whatever.
How much of the storyline can you talk about? Right? Are we going to be trying to escape the FEMA camp?
No, in this particular case, it's more the players are trying to help each other survive. So even though you come in different teams, it's more of a cooperative effort. Can't say a whole lot more about that without ruining some stuff, but it's basically
Zombie Queen. There's a Zombie Queen on the banner.
Yep.
Tell us about the Zombie Queen, because there ain't no GD Zombie Queen in my book.
Hey, I think they call it creative license.
Yes, thank you for that. And I love it. I love the addition to the story.
So we're gonna play around with it. I've yet to really see a lot of stories where you had zombies with a lot of intelligence. There's been a few where there's been a hint of it. And this one, I think we're gonna try and play around with that a little
Push
bit.
that
more.
envelope a little bit.
See what we can do to make her just downright creepy.
Yeah. That's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. We got a little selfie kicking on live TV right now. What's going on? Red, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what our friend Jacob is trying to put together for us in the Matagorda area.
oh man, well, it's not in that area. We can't.
We can't say exactly where it is.
We can't say where it's at.
Okay. What can we say about what we want to do?
We might more than likely are going to have the chance to actually go to one of the first hospitals built on the coast. It's wooden.
From the 1800s.
Yeah, I think it was built in the late 1700s.
Oh man.
Everything's still in there. I
Okay.
mean, it's got the sanitarium, it's got, the whole 9 yards. I mean,
Padded
just
rooms, everything.
craziness. And
That's
like
insanity.
the lady that owns it, she won't let anybody in ever. She's like there is no investigation needed.
So are we breaking in?
No, she's going to let us go in.
Okay.
But we can't say where it is
Okay.
but we can
Okay.
She
We
doesn't
can
want.
film
She
it.
doesn't
We're gonna try to discover if there is a ghost inside this hospital.
That's what she was saying. She was like, "There's no investigation needed. It's haunted." And she's like 86.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's
I'm the kind of person though that I'm afraid that a ghost is gonna come home with me. We hunted spirits.
keep it in your pocket.
we hunted spirits on a
Stuck in your
show
beard, you know?
in the past. On one of the past podcasts, you can go back in the archive and look at it. ZombieLifePodcast.com, shameless plug. Go back and listen to the episode. We went to a sheriff's house in Houston, and he said that his house was being haunted. He was scratched in the shower, and his wife said that she was held down in bed by her throat by some kind of entity. And ever since then,
Kinky entity.
I know,
That's what I was
I
thinking,
know.
man. Like,
It's
dang,
like
man.
what are they called? What kind of ghost is that has sex with you while you're asleep? Is that
Succubus and
succubus? Yeah, incubi. Okay,
You got it.
but I want to find out, man.
cool
I'm
one?
getting to a point. I'm getting to a point in my life to where I want more proof of that. I grew up watching TV and X-Files and George Norrie Up All Night and stuff like that. And I totally believe in aliens.
Yeah, but I think as
ghosts-
soon as you see a ghost, man, you are gonna scream and pee your pants, dude.
I don't
Like,
want-
go turn around and run into a wall or
I'll
something.
straight up bring a grown man diaper. I'm not scared of that. I just
We gotta carry a packet of pens in with
Yeah.
us.
We
Yeah,
have
totally.
to have the camera running on Eddie
Yeah,
the
totally.
whole time.
I'd be screaming, running the other direction, going, "Thank you for the proof,
I
man."
know. Other than that, we have a ton of stuff going on, and we're going to be recording some things, some different cons and events that we go to for season 2, and you guys are going to love it. So thank you guys for sticking around and watching us,
Absolutely.
because
Absolutely.
we're making history here in Austin, Texas. This is the
Every
the one and only horror live horror show here in Austin in history, if I'm not mistaken. So thank you guys for coming back every single
Rock and
week.
roll.
Let's move on to JB Destiny.
Woo!
JB.
I want to rock this a little bit. You came on a while back.
Yes. We were on the other before, but now I didn't realize that you are taking stuff for your wall.
Yes.
May I give you something for your wall?
Okay.
Really? No way.
Hey.
I don't know what he's pulling out. Please don't be a live animal.
Dun dun
A
dun.
llama. Oh
Whoa!
my God! Is that Savini?
Cool,
Dude,
man.
that is so awesome. Can I touch that?
Please.
Dude, this is so awesome, man.
Who carries a severed head in their bag? Hey, by the way, I got something for you.
Check this out, man. It's
Dude.
so lifelike. Can you get a close up on that? I don't know.
Give me.
This is so awesome. Yeah, get his. Okay.
Oh, you would.
Check out the profile on that. So, how did you acquire a severed head of this caliber, man?
Well, it was a short film that I did about a year ago, but the real artistry came from a local Austin artist, a cat named, actually her name
Just
is
hold
Cat
it.
Mitchell. She did all the hair punching and everything. It was for
Got it.
a short film called The Long and Bloody Weekend. So
Okay.
that I
Nice.
produced, and I was also the lead actor in. So.
Wow, how did you like acting?
Spoiler alert.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I don't consider myself an actor. I consider myself a presence on screen. So I only appear on camera
Okay.
for cats that I work with and that I
Okay.
know, and they say like, "Hey man, do you want to do this?"
Like
gig?"
Stephen King will bust out and walk through a scene or something like that.
Right, exactly.
Now you're at the Stephen King level, man.
Whoa.
High five, dude.
Whoa.
You got it.
Once
Tell-
you have a severed head of yourself, that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing to have your head cut off in a film for the first one. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
that chick like hair punched each one of those things.
Man,
Really?
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's it's really lifelike, man.
It's
Thank
really
you for
amazing.
bringing that for us to look at and drool over.
Do not pet the head.
Okay, I can't help it.
Stop
man. I gotta do it.
It's dead. It won't
I'm gonna teabag this thing for the nice Overwatch.
So I mean, you didn't start in horror, right? I mean, where did you get your start and everything? I mean, with
Well, I was doing like pro wrestling just as kind of a side job.
Really?
Because I don't play golf, I don't bowl, I don't sing, I don't dance, I'm not in a band. So I was in pro wrestling.
But you like spandex?
Yeah.
Who don't?
Yeah, right.
I don't see a problem.
Yeah, right. Spandex.
Everybody's like, what?
So I was doing that, but also I was fortunate enough to become George Romero's personal assistant.
Very nice.
And that
Big
was
deal.
a job that I had for 8 years. That was my
Wow,
full-time gig.
man.
So, and I'm very happy to announce, and I'll be there in L.A., that he is getting a star on the Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Really, dude?
Big props to George Romero, man. I mean, that's a big deal. And you're going to go for that?
Dude.
Yeah.
Invited me.
Yeah,
It's
very
like,
That's
good.
going to
gotta
be
there. So-
awesome, dude.
We got that
Oh
10-second
my
delay,
goodness.
right, Gavin? All good. Okay, good.
Of course,
It-
yes, I'll be
it's
there.
amazing. It's amazing. Last time you were on the show, we talked about weird kind of oddities, like what did he like for breakfast and stuff. But what were some of his influences, or what did he influence you? Like, what did you take from having an experience like that?
He got a severed head.
Yeah. Can't beat that.
No kidding.
There are certain films that he turned me on to that have nothing to do with horror at all. The Bridge on the River Kwai is one of his big ones. A couple of Italian cats that, even the song. This is going to sound weird. He's going to hate me for saying
Throw
it. But
it down.
Dreamweaver.
Okay.
He
Really?
loves that song.
Really?
Okay, so, I mean, like, did you, as his assistant, I mean, you didn't help, like, with his ponytail or anything. It was just...
I would have. I scrub his toenails, man. I was scared.
No, but he did give me his ATM card and said, like, okay, here's the code. Take out $300. Buy this from the liquor store for me.
Ballin'.
Get it
Yeah.
snuck in.
Yeah.
Keep the rest. I'm like,
Nice.
Nice. Very cool.
Very nice.
Very cool. You brought another little trinket down there. You want to show that off? This is one of my favorite things that I've ever seen.
Is it going to
man.
blind
Oh
the
my
camera?
God.
This is
Wow.
this is
Shiny.
from your wrestling career.
Yeah,
Wow,
this is
man.
like
And you went from wrestling to working with George Romero. Was George Romero a spandex loving wrestler guy?
he and I.
So awesome, man. How do you even walk around with
Wow.
this thing?
It's heavy. It's like
People in
this
the
is-
rodeo don't have jack on this belt, dude.
There's some cowboy out there going, oh, man.
Look at this thing. It's like real live weight, dude.
Yeah, this is my 11 pounds of awesome.
Wow.
It's funny when I was
Look at that.
I can only carry mine in my pants.
what I was working with
And
George,
it's gold plated.
and he said, "Let's shoot a pilot
All
about
right.
pro wrestling."
I
But
can't
let's,
hold anymore,
Yeah, I
man.
got
My
you.
arms are going out.
I don't blame you.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hold it.
I just
Starting
got
to
finished
shake
moving,
and-
man. I gotta have an excuse. Amazing belt.
And he said, "Let's do a pilot that about a wrestling show that has never been done before."
All right.
And so it was like foul languages, everything. We did a 30-minute piece called Iron City Ass Kickers. And he was at the Cannes Film Festival at the time. And I just faxed him. This is back in the day we had to fax.
Yeah.
Like 18-page script. And he said, boom, do it. If you could finance it, we'll shoot it when I get back. And so that's what we did. And it was like a foul language. That was his
That's
only
pretty
endeavor.
awesome.
In the
Yeah.
in the
How cool is that?
So, okay, so I'm going to throw down the gauntlet, man. I know that you are in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Correct.
For kicking yourself in the head more times than anybody else in 60 seconds. Oh, yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. So,
You're absolutely
if
correct.
we
It is all-
film that, I mean, do like a montage of you training, kicking yourself in the head in the park and
Put some like
running,
Rocky music to it.
but I mean, like, do you think you could break your record? Do you think you could set it higher?
57 in 60 seconds?
Yeah.
You've been
Come on,
practicing.
man.
You've been practicing.
Oh, I just knocked down the head.
You got the head. You got the head's approval. That would be awesome, man. I mean, to break a world record on the show would be amazing. I'm gonna have to put this on.
Are you kicking that head or your head, man? I mean, how
Yeah,
is
yeah. Good question. Good
Hack
question.
it.
Exactly. Hacky sacking your own head. There we go.
If I was doing that head, I could break it right now. Wearing
training required.
jeans and
I
everything.
mean, would you think you'd be able to break it?
57 in 1 minute?
Yeah.
I mean, you already set the record. You're in the Guinness Book.
This is what we call in filmmaking
Yeah.
building suspense.
Okay.
Maybe.
A beginning, a middle, and a twist. The twist. Well, dude, we
We'll do
want
that
you to
on
we
next
want you to
season.
we want you to work out for that, and I will supply the blue leotard. I'll wear one too. I'm not ashamed at all. And
I am.
I would love to see you kick yourself in the face like 60 times or something like that. And
That would be. I mean,
Best in the world.
yeah.
I'll give it a
Best in
go
the
too, man.
That would be
you know.
awesome.
I'll have to do some yoga and get my stretches on, but I'll give it a shot, man. So thank you for coming, dude.
It will
I'm
not
gonna
stand
I'm gonna
there.
set this head right here, and maybe it can smell the beer or something like that. So Red, tell us about your guest.
Man, Cynic.
Yes.
He's amazing. I mean, he's a huge horror fan. You know, movie lover, huge gamer though, man. I mean, this guy can rock it out, dude.
I'm a big nerd, big gamer.
Commodore 64, is that your first
64?
Commodore 64?
Oh, Commodore. my dad had an old Atari that he used to have, and I don't know when it was that they just said it's time to break the Atari out of the attic.
Okay.
Nice.
And so that was my first thing, and then my cousin Scott had an old Nintendo Entertainment System, came with Mario and Duck
Yeah.
Hunt, and you know there was no turning back. So,
Okay.
Yeah. That's,
Okay.
That's
I mean,
it.
so now, I mean, you're like in competitions and stuff like that. I mean,
I go to them as often as I can, and I absolutely love doing it. I love doing it, and there's a community of people surrounding these kind of competitions. You go there, and it's just a blast. I do the absolute best that I can. I think I'm pretty good for the average person.
Who's your favorite player? Mortal Kombat. Who is it?
My favorite character or favorite player?
character.
Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
Wow. dude. I'm assuming that there's a lot of competitiveness anyway. But when you go, do you turn it on? Do you have like a mental image or a song that you play inside your head before you sit down and get sweaty palmed?
Walk
to
through
play?
Mad Dog people.
Like, do you listen to
Knock
Pantera?
glasses off a
No,
nerd or something like that.
I sit
Get out of the way.
I sit down. I accept that I'm gonna have sweaty palms, and I just go for it. You know.
Yeah.
And try to let the reflexes take over, and then a lot of it is watching what your opponent is doing and doing your very best to react to exactly what they're doing, and try to bait him to do something so you can counter him, and it's just it's a blast, man. I play it almost every night, and I consider myself a little bit above average, but I'm not professional yet because simply I haven't won. We're working towards the winning the big tournaments.
win.
Oh yeah,
Do
but
they give belts like that when you win a game?
there is, I think it's, I want to say CEO, the tournament in Florida,
Right.
where they actually have a ring set up where people go and they play the video game in
Oh,
the ring.
wow.
And
Oh my
everything.
gosh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
I'm
cool.
pretty
That would
sure
be
they have a
rad.
belt for CEO.
That would be rad.
Yeah,
You're the
it's killer.
ZLP guy right now.
Yeah.
You're the favorite of
Yeah.
ZLP.
That is really cool.
Definitely.
Yeah, you need to
Do
get
you-
the sponsor packet together.
Do you
get 'em a
have people
jacket.
come up to you and like younger people and say, "What's your secret? Is it up, down, left, right, left, right?"
Oh,
Like,
hell no.
You don't
No,
have people.
no. Lots of hatred.
Is it really like that? I mean, because people don't really know about these contests. They think, oh, these guys just get in a room and
Yeah.
sweat together and
Right,
play
right,
video
right.
games,
Right.
No, it's-
But I mean, is it like real cutthroat? Like, people are just talking
Stab you in the
smack
parking
whole
lot?
time?
Some people absolutely, they're cutthroat. Some people will get in there, talk smack, get in your head, start a little rivalry. Other people will go in there and they're just super chill, but they will whoop your ass. They're like, "Hey, how you doing, man?"
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then they just rip through you.
Right,
you know?
right.
So it's a lot of different types of personalities who go
Yeah.
in there to do this kind of thing, and the most hate that I get is not from these competitions. I go there and I play. I do place as best I can. I think as far as Mortal Kombat goes, one of my better placings at the big tournaments was like 18th out of 90, 100
It's not
people.
bad, dude.
That's not
Which
bad,
isn't,
dude.
you know,
It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. I want to go to the bigger tournaments.
there's a group that
we set up our own groups here in Austin.
Yeah.
and,
What's the group that you're a part of?
It's just called Mortal Kombat X, but the last 3 letters are capitalized ATX. So it's so clever.
That's
Okay. Wow.
We set up
Hold
our
on,
own
I gotta
little
hold the
tournaments.
head, man.
Dude, it's an amazing
He's
head.
getting a little head, dude.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on.
an amazing head.
Sorry, Gavin.
I used
Friday
to
already?
I used to win those when we first started them. I used to win them on a pretty regular basis, and then we had some other competition who came in, and we all play together, improve together, and mainly try to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
And
It's awesome.
And yeah, every so often I'll win one, but the competition, it's pretty solid, man. It's pretty rough.
Dude, you know what I hate about having a half-hour show? Is that it's a half-hour freaking show, man. We got 3 minutes. I cannot wait till season 2, man.
Actually,
Gavin, I'm telling you, I'm ready for an hour
not
show.
even that much.
We got 2 minutes. We didn't get to cover the shooting that was in Baton Rouge.
Oh man.
We didn't get to cover the hot seat question. We didn't get to cover any of that stuff, man.
Wait, somebody got shot in Louisiana?
Yeah, it was like a big deal, man.
I didn't even hear
Somebody got
about it.
shot cold blood by a cop 3 times. Pow, pow, pow.
2 cops pinned him down, man.
It's cold-blooded,
Yeah,
man.
it was rough.
We will cover everything horror, paranormal, conspiracy on the next show. I swear to God. I'm so sorry, everybody. It's not our fault. It's Gavin's fault that we have a half-hour show in the first place.
But he's got nudity
I swear to God, he just cussed me out from the studio. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for coming back to Zombie Life TV every week. Please go find us on Facebook and Twitter. JB Destiny, where can people find you?
JB Destiny 987 on Twitter.
Okay, and Facebook too. Oh, we got cut off. No. Okay, so we're back. Go find us, man. Facebook and Twitter. Look up Desolation
up.
Manor and Texas Terror Challenge, and
Mortal
just
Kombat
find
X.
us. Yeah.
You can watch me play Mortal Kombat on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Henzar,
4 seconds.
HENZAR. Here we go.
2. Okay, everybody, kill them all, man. Until next week.
Rock 'em all, kill 'em all!